What are you waiting for? There will never, ever be a point in your life where everything, all the principles, everything in your life, there will never be a point where that's all perfect, where it's all lined up, all the stars are aligned, and it's time to do it. That will never, I'm gonna be like, just straight with y'all, like, you'll never be perfect. There will never be a perfect timing. There will never be a right timing to do anything. So what are you waiting for? Why haven't you, done what you said you're gonna do? You've put it off. This is the how many times have you put this off now? And you said you were gonna do it today, but you didn't do it today. You've put it off how many times? 5, 10, 20, 50. Who knows how many times you put it off, but you haven't done it. Are you lazy? Or is it because everything's not perfect? Or do you just not want it? If I'm being honest, your goals and your dreams and everything that is like physically tangible that you can strive for, if you keep putting these things off, you're never going to achieve anything. So stop putting it off. Do it now. And it's not, you might not even have the resources to do it. There's always other ways. Stop waiting around. People say, they're probably going to about to do some dumb shit. And they'd be like, oh, YOLO. Like, bro, you don't live once. You live every day, bro. You can only die once, though. And just imagine, just put this in your mind real quick. You are laying on your deathbed. You're on your deathbed. And, it's your final hours. And you start seeing little ghosts, clouds appear. Each one of those ghosts represent a dream, a goal that you didn't pursue. You put off, you said you were going to do it, and you gave up. Alright? Now when you're on that deathbed, realistically, there should be little to no clouds or ghosts surrounding you. The dreams that you have. And look, I'm not about to die with 50 of these things around my deathbed. If anything, I want 0. That's the goal. So do that shit. And I genuinely don't think, I've ever met someone who is, truly a loser. I've seen some people do some loser shit, but I've never met someone who was actually a loser, down to the heart. Now, what makes you a loser? It's if you just don't try. That's it. If you don't try, why? Even if you just put the smallest amount of effort, you gain knowledge. Just like freaking the GOAT Blade once said, loss and gain is the same. In order to gain something, you gotta lose something, and when you lose something, you gain something. It's constant gain. Okay? So, by constantly trying and trying and trying over and over and over, you might lose 500 times. But guess what? You learn every single time. Now, the only times where you don't get anything is when you don't try at all. Because you don't present yourself to opportunities. You got to present yourself to the opportunities. You wonder why people who are doing so good, who are quote unquote better than you, get all these opportunities. Oh, they're so lucky. They're not lucky. They simply put themselves out there and the opportunities present themselves. That's all you have to do. Try. Just try. Just do it. Why aren't you doing it? Because the stars aren't aligned? Okay, great. Nothing's ever going to be aligned. Nothing. When you're going for that dream job, there's probably going to be one question in an interview that's going to, slip you up. But guess what? You're probably still going to get that job. Oh, you met some girl, whatever. About to get in a relationship. She really wants to be with you, but you feel like you ain't got everything that you want to get. Guess what? Grow with her. That's what that shit's about. Growing together. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. That's what life is. You learn, you constantly evolve. And the only time that you don't evolve, you don't grow, you don't learn, you don't get better, is if you just don't try at all. And there's no point in not trying. Unless it's like, risking your life just for something. But then again, you gotta think, how bad do you want it? Your goals and your dreams, if you don't want them as bad as you want to breathe, I seriously don't think you don't want to win. Just keep that in mind. Your goals and your dreams, if you aren't trying to get them as bad as you want to breathe, as bad as you want to live, as bad as you want to wake up every day, do you even want to win? Just think about it. I think there really is no point in not trying at all, man. You become a loser. And once again, I don't think I've ever met anyone who's genuinely a loser. And once again, you're really only a loser if you don't try at all. You give up instantly. Don't give up. Why are you giving up? Unless some shit is really not for you, then fair. That is 100% fair. But if you keep putting off what can be done today, man, it's gonna come back to bite you, man. Each day that you put a little task off, that's another day that it's gonna take to get to your goal. And I know the destination's not everything, but I'm sure you don't want to be doing this, for 50, however many years that it may take to get your goal. But each day that you put it off, that's another day that it takes to get to where you want to be. So boom, you put it off for one day. What the frick happened? You put it off for one day. That's another day that it's going to take. A week. That's another week. A month. 6 months. A year. 2, 3, 4, 5 years now. It's going to take you to get to your goal. Do you think it was worth putting it off all that time? You got to do it. Just like how I'm making this video. I keep putting off these damn videos because I feel like I'm going to say the wrong thing. And I don't have it planned out because I make all these videos right off the dome. But you just got to do that shit. And I want this shit. I've been wanting to do some shit like this for, honestly, like a year at this point. Why is it only taking me now? Because I thought that everything had to be perfect. All the stars had to align. I thought I had to have the knowledge. I still don't have the knowledge. I'm not even a perfect human being. I probably never will be. But that's the goal. If I can strive to be like even 1% better every day, bro. Slow motion better than no motion at all, man. Keep that shit in mind. Keep that shit in mind. Slow motion better than no motion. But I'm just saying, if you don't want your dreams as bad as you want to breathe, wake up every day, do you really want it? Just think about that. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Just think about that. You only die once. You only really die once.